and we are in the second game of our doubleheader, and we have the Centennial Colts men facing off against the Durham Lords. Centennial are 3-2 on the season, and the Durham Lords are 4-3 on the season. Durham starters are Tyler Jegan, William Egan, Josh Padmore, Kyle Travis, Carter Reed, and Jacques Tanaja. The starters for your Centennial Colts are Babak Ibrahimi, Sky Yoon, Zachary Orat, Brendan Shao, Ayo Ojasina, and Vineet Purohit.
We are already 3 points into this match as Durham begins their climb, getting their first point of the game there. The Colts are up 3-1, taking the first 3 points of this match. The Durham College Lords at a season record of 4-3. Meanwhile, the home team Centennial Colts are 3-2 on the season, so two evenly matched teams on paper, as Ayo Ojashina, who leads the Colts in kills on the year, gets another one there, painting the left corner. Brendan Chow on the serve, a little far to the left, but nevertheless, Colts still in the lead.
Good start by the Centennial Colts. You hear the crowd right away behind them. And that just goes out. It is 4-3 for the Colts. Josh Padmore to serve for the Lords. His serve goes into the net, and he exits the ball game. Entering is Jacques Tornadra.
Notable absence from the lineup is Tarun Singh, who leads the team in assists with 104 on the season, 15th in the OCAA. I don't see him on the bench either. Unclear as to what is the reason for his absence, but nevertheless a big loss for this Colts team that they are going to have to make up for.
And sometimes, Ryan, when one of your best players are out, that just builds up more fire within the team to get that win for him.
Absolutely. I mean, they're going to have to figure out how to work as a team to compensate for that loss. Number 4, Babak Ibrahimi, presumably being the one to take his spot as the rest of the starting lineup pretty much the same as per usual. What a rally there, and the Colts come away with the point, but Ibrahimi going to have to fill some big shoes, taking the spot of Tarun Singh here on Saturday afternoon.
Good spike there by Carter Reed. Back and forth ball game so far in this first set. Coach Dwayne Cochran for the Durham Lords is in his first season. Tie ball game, 6-6. Ayo with the point, putting the Colts up, and the Colts will look to avenge the loss by the ladies earlier.
I was about to say ladies lost in 3 straight sets as that serve by Sky Yoon finds the net. But the early going of this match much more evenly matched here than the women's. We saw that the women themselves managed to get some pretty even play in the last 2 sets, but dropping the sets late in the frames. The men here looking to reverse that fortune and hopefully sweep Durham here as they get yet another point.
And just before that, Ryan, what hang time by Alex Smith. Just tapped the ball over 2 Lord players, and he has been doing very well on his serves thus far. And he goes for placement, just a floating serve. Also sweet, putting the Colts up by 3 points.
Unable to be controlled there by Durham's number 18, Jacques Tournade. What seemed like a routine ball, just a little too much extra spin on that as Durham regains the service.
Kyle Travis's serve goes into the net.
And like I said on the last half of this broadcast and every other broadcast we've had together, Jordan, unforced errors are what win you and lose.
For the Colts. Nice jump serve by Shao, handled easily by the Lords. Looked like a miss hit there. Ojashina's gonna go for it. Good save. Brendan Shao. Stewart to Ojashina. The Lords are everywhere, pretty active so far. Puro hit. What a rally we have going here. Puro hit again. The Lords are all over it. Back here at Centennial College in Scarborough on the Progress campus. Brendan Shao has got some points for the Colts, and he continues to serve. Great jump serve again by Shao. The Colts lead this first set 15, now 16-9.
That timeout by head coach Dwayne Cochran, not doing what I'm sure he hoped it would.
Egan to Tornado. Orat saves it, Puro hit. And that is Ojashina with the block. Colts could not have got out to a better start. They're up by 8.
Ojashina not only an offensive threat, but also able to get it done on defense as well. The rally by Brendan Chow muted there as he missed the service to the left, but a solid first service by him
as Guerra looks for it. Looks a little too far as that ball goes way out of bounds. Puro hit on the ball, and Puro hit stands at 6'4". 6'7", sorry.
I was about to say that is a tall 6'4".
Yeah. And there is the 6'4" man, Alex Smith.
A little bit of deception there, puts one hand up and pokes it over with the left. Feinting the spike, but getting the cheeky chip to land.
And it's very hard to prepare for that, Ryan, because he's hitting the ball when he's coming down. Most people are going to hit the ball when they are
at
ascending.
Their peak.
Yep.
Yeah.
Esguerra looks like that was out again. Calls are not going the Lord's way. Ojashina is gonna serve. Sky Yi-yoon with the power. Egan sets it up. And it seems like the Colts are too much to handle for the Lords in this first set. They are 3 points away from securing it. And I don't think Ojashina has ever hit a ball that lightly in his life. Doesn't make it over as Guerra will serve for the Lords.
Seems as though Centennial took a page out of the women's book.
I don't think that hit the ceiling. No. They're playing it.
Finds the net. Lost the ball in the rafters there, but like I was saying, it seems as though the Colts took a page out of the women's Lord's book and have a bit of a runaway here on their hands as that one sails out to the right.
Good eye by the Colts, letting that run. Sky Yi-yoon now on the ball. Egan. And Sky Yi-yoon saves it. And again, Alex Smith.
The delayed attack, it's proving to be quite an issue for the Durham Lords. I'm not sure. We haven't really seen him do much of that recently, but I guess he's been practicing it a bit.
Alex Smith can't be stopped right now. And that is Alex Smith again. His fingerprints literally all over this first set. And the Colts take the first set 25-13. Alex Smith putting his fingerprints all over the ball also, of course. This is volleyball, and this is Colts volleyball here at OCAA Live. We'll be back with the second set very shortly. We are back here at Centennial College on Progress Campus here in Scarborough. I am your host, Jordan Stoddard, joined by my co-host, Ryan Watson. And the Centennial Colts men's took care of the first set really quickly. They've done it 25-13. The Lords are going to look to bounce back. What did you like from the Colts in the first set, Ryan?
Well, I liked Alex Smith specifically with those delayed attacks like we were talking about, something we haven't seen all season, but working for him wonderfully here as that one sails far and gives the Colts the first point of the second set. But Alex Smith getting it done on the defensive end as well, sealing the deal with that last block. I'm sure you remember redirecting it beautifully. And now the Colts back on the offensive.
Brendan Shao, he is looking at that rod. That rod cannot be hit. That is why it is a Lord's point.
William Egan on the serve, who coincidentally leads the Lords in kills and is a top 5 in the OCAA in that stat category. Nevertheless, so the Colts getting the point there. But William Egan, a force to be reckoned with, has been pretty quiet recently and adorns that wonderful facial caterpillar that they call a mustache, presumably in support for Movember, as we are in the thick of the month based around men's health, specifically in support of prostate cancer. So good on him for doing so, and we encourage everybody to do the same. Colts still running rampant in this set so far, up 3-2.
That is the 6'7" Puro hit with the smash there, and a good serve by Puro hit. Pretty sure this is what Coach Bento was preaching during the break. Fast starts, and that is what they've done in this second set. Quick start, a quick lead, 4-2 for the Colts. Puro hit. It's got to go over, and it does go over by Ibrahimi. And that is out.
Almost looked like a failed attempt at an Alex Smith delayed attack. A little bit of a miss-hit, I'm sure, there, but nevertheless.
And we seen that in the first game. That was from the Lords. The Lady Lords did that in the first game, and this time
this game looking very similar to the first game that we saw, except the Colts taking the place of the Lords.
And when the Lady Lord player hit her teammate, she came off immediately, and same with Puro hit. He hit his teammate, and off he goes to the bench. Ojashina's serve goes long.
Ojashina's serve so far a little shakier than usual, having that miss hit in the first set, and now trying to overcompensate, hitting a bit long there, but nevertheless still one of the best players on this Colts team as he saves it there and they get it back over the net, out of danger.
Brendan Shao, that one definitely hit the top of the roof. 7-4 for the Colts. Sky Yi-Young on the ball. Egan to Travis, blocked by Brendan Shao, and that's hitting the top again. Cannot hit the top, ladies and gentlemen. With the serve, Orat to Ibrahimi to Ojashina. Handled beautifully. Egan had to go back for it. Wasn't the easiest play. He tried to make it work, but unsuccessful. Ibrahimi on the ball for the Colts. And entering for the Lords is Mitchell Abassa. Exiting is Egan. Tyler Jegan with the point. Great hang time there by him. Jump serve by Abassa, handled, and that might be long. That is long by Zach Orat. He's usually not the one to hit the ball over, but caught in that position, he had to get it over, just too long. The Lords are slowly getting back.
Yeah, I was about to say the Lords are, and there it is, the announcer's curse yet again. Every time we bring up the score, it never goes in the favor of the team we're talking about. 14-9 Colts as I do it again.
Look at the hang time by Sky Yi-yoon. Blocked by the Lords, but that effort went way too long. Brendan Schau to serve now.
I will never get over how high that man throws the ball when he's serving. What a save by the Lords, jumping over the bench. You can see the team scatter.
Esquera looks for it, handled by Schau. Ibrahimi to Sky Yi-yoon, and Sky Yi-yoon gets blocked. Padmore for the Lords, handled by Sky Yi-yoon to Ibrahimi. How did Ojashina get there?
The Lords storming back a bit here, Jordan. They're not, by no means are they down and out.
And it's not like they're getting flashy points, they're just getting points that count.
Absolutely, that's the best kind of point.
Questionable decision there to go after that ball. Looked like it was probably going to go out of bounds, but number 8 for the Lords.
Josh Padmore got his hands on that. Probably no need to, but maybe he just couldn't get his hands out the way in time.
Good dig attempt there by Brendan Chow, but the point goes to the Lords, and they're slowly closing the gap, ladies and gentlemen. Ojashina setting it to where he thinks his teammates are going to be, but splitting the difference between Sky Yi-yoon and Alex Smith.
Zach Arat to Ibrahimi. Ojashina. Chow, Ibrahimi, Sky Yi-yoon. The Lords seem like they're ready in this second set. Jegan has his ball go into the net. Ojashina to serve for the Colts.
Trouble on the service for Ojashina today. Not something we typically see, but that's 3 in a row that have been awarded to the other team.
As we're looking to get the Lords back in the game and back in this set. It's almost automatic, Ryan.
Alex Smith, a force to be reckoned with in the first set. Not as loud of a presence here in the second, but gets the point there and gets the Colts a little bit closer to sealing out this second set.
And the Colts will be able to reset here. Ojashina from way back. Alex Smith is putting in that work here in this match.
A little bit of a miscue there bumping it over the net almost on a silver platter for the Colts.
All right, with the great dig. Gotta applaud the effort by Ojashina, almost taking out the line referee there. Ibrahimi. And just like that, the Lords are only down by 3 points.
The Lords are not going quietly.
He's just doing it all.
He's got so many tools in his belt. The versatility on number 18 is something we knew existed, but not something we ever really saw up until this point. But it's on full display here as he serves it.
Ibrahimi to Ojashina. The power from Ojashina is being displayed here. 21-16 Colts.
And that is why he leads the team in kills. In the absence of Tarun Singh, not really playing much of a factor here, as Ibrahimi has done well to step up and fill that role.
And the Lords are having a tough time with the floating serve by Alex Smith. Hero hit, getting the point for the Colts there. 3 points away from securing this second set. How surprised are you, Ryan, that no timeout has been called by Dwayne Cochran?
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair thing to question. I mean, his team is down by quite a bit. Perhaps he's maybe given up on this set. Not sure why it may not have been called earlier, but
just any momentum going into the third set, though, I would guess. But sometimes you have to let your team play through it, and that's what he chooses to do. And the Colts are 1 point away from going up 2-0 in this match.
yeah, absolutely. And the contrast, like you were talking about the coach, the contrast between the two Durham coaches, the men and the women. One's been around for 17 years. The other one is in his rookie year of coaching at Durham College, and maybe that has something to do with the lack of timeouts called, but nevertheless, when it's written in the stars, there's not much you can do about it.
Definitely looks like the Colts will take this second set. You never know, though. As Travis serves it, Ibrahimi, looks like that was a bit long. And the Lords are slowly getting back. Let's see if they could go on a run here. Travis into the net, and as we always mention in our broadcasts, unforced errors can kill you. And the Centennial Colts have taken this second set 25-18. They now go up 2-0. This is Colts Volleyball here at OCAA. We will come back to you with the third set. The Centennial Colts are up 2-0 on the Durham Lords. We are live here in Scarborough at Centennial College on the Progress campus. You see the Colts huddling up there. They are ready to go. The Lords not as quickly onto the court. Ibrahimi, what do you have to say about him, Ryan? He has the ball and he will start off this third set by serving.
I mean, he's done a wonderful job. Not someone we typically see in the starting lineup, but proving here today that he deserves to be there, and he has done everything he needs to put his team ahead of their opponents, and I have not a single bad thing to say about the man. He is he's doing wonderfully given the position he's been put in.
And the curse continues, the broadcast cursed. So
I am so sorry. I will apologize to him after the game.
I'm sure he's playing a great game. He'll definitely probably get an interview. But the Lords get the first points. Actually, the Lords get the first 2 points in this third set. Serving will be William Egan. Let's see if the Lords can try to claw their way back into this ball game. They are down 2-0. Ibrahimi to Piro hit. It's going to be hard to miss Piro hit with the 6-7 frame. He gets the Colts on the board in this third set. Brendan Shaw to serve for the Colts. Egan is there to Travis to Padmore. And this is the start, I'm sure Coach Dwayne Cochran of the Lords wanted.
Showing shades of the last game that we just saw in the team that went down.
With the left hand.
2 sets.
Wow. Sky Yoon with the left hand. Obviously not as powerful as the right, but it still worked.
Colts staying in it, though. We are 5 points into this third and possibly final set.
And Ibrahimi tried for the acrobatic kick. We've seen that earlier from Ruhi Maleki. Almost went into the back of his teammate. Jigen just misfired there, hit the bottom of the net. Let's see if Ojashina can get his serve working in this third set. First time that Smith has been blocked. Ojashina, what a spike by Ojashina.
Good save there by Sky Yoon. Got up to block at the net. Ball found its way onto the Colts side of the court, and he saves it, resulting in that Ojashina point as the Colts tie it up.
And you gotta love it. Setting up Smith with one hand. Special play there by Ibrahimi.
It's the second time the player has gotten their cage rattled here today. And those volleyballs are not soft.
Not at all. And as good as Ojashina is playing, I'm sure he is going to have to spend some extra hours working on the serve.
Too many touches there, doesn't make its way over the net. And Durham not going away without a fight, proving that they deserve the 4-3 record that they have.
Travis, short serve. That one went to Penny. The Lords have a 2-point lead. Ibrahimi to Smith, it goes over. And the Lords look like they are about it right now. That is Egan with the point.
Curious to see if head coach Adriana Bento maybe calls a timeout to regroup the troops, but Alex Smith doing what he does best there, finding the empty space and just putting his team on the right foot.
Float and serve there by Sky Yi-Yoon, and these float and serves have been catching the Lords off guard. Very solid dig there by Jigen, and it's never the easiest thing to smash the ball from the backcourt because they have the possibility, very high possibility, of going long. And the Colts will take that, and just like that, they're back in the lead.
Sky Yi-Yoon doing a brilliant job on his service here, forcing the other team to make mistakes.
Egan. That is out of play.
Colts regain the lead here. Sky Yi-Yoon on the service, doing the same thing over and over again, and it seems to be working as Smith hammers that one home.
Swing and a miss there by the Lords. And I am not sure what happened there, just a miscommunication. The float and serve again by Sky Yi-Yoon. Travis.
Unlucky there by the Lords, just finding the net. These sets going a mile a minute. Adriana Bento giving Zachary Urat a talk as Sky Yi-Yoon serves it anyway. Doesn't want to get a delay of game.
Great coaching there by Bento. Always giving constructive criticism to her team and always right there. So close to the court. Always wants her voice to be heard. And the Lords finally pick up a point. Penny to serve for the Lords. Urat with the save to Ibrahimi. Brendan Shao. That's Travis with the block.
And we have a tight set on our hands here, ladies and gentlemen. The lead brought back to 1. 11-10 for the Colts as the Durham Lords get set to serve.
Urat to Shao. Ojashina. Saved. Travis back to Jigen. Unsuccessful. Alex Smith to serve for the Colts. Those floating serves by the Colts have the Lords running all over the place.
Poor set there by Ibrahimi. You can't be setting up a 6'7" front man with a 5-foot volley.
Very difficult.
Nevertheless,
I'm sure he won't get that one wrong again.
Colts still in the lead, and that's how you do it.
Coach Bento is loving it. Her Colts are up by 2 in this third set. Ibrahimi with the good serve. Travis to Jigen with the left hand. Ibrahimi to Shao. Shao powers it home, putting the Colts up by 3. Good serve by Ibrahimi to Travis to Padmore. Puro hit is not fooled one bit. To Jigen. Jigen, Travis. And that's Brendan Shao with the left hand.
Timeout called by Durham head coach Dwayne Cochran. First of the game, despite his team falling 2-0, trying to keep his team in it, only down by 4, but we will see what he has to say and what they come up with once the timeout concludes.
And the Colts up by 4 in this third set. Now
Gifted a point.
5.
Gifted a point there. Net violation, I believe, by the Lords. Not something you want to see coming out of a timeout that's supposed to reset your misfortune.
Egan smashes it home for the Lords.
A little too much juice on that one for Lorat to handle.
Ibrahimi up high for Ojashina. Padmore gets to it, and that's under the net. That doesn't count. 17-12 for the Colts. And they are looking good right now.
Looking to seal the deal.
And it is very rare to see Coach Bento sitting down. She's usually always standing up. She must be very comfortable with this 2-0 lead. And Padmore for the Lords will serve. And once again, Puro hit can't get down that low. It needs to be a higher set for the 6-7 man. Padmore again for the Lords. Arat to Ibrahimi. Sky Yi-Young. Padmore to Travis to Esguerra.
What a save there by Sky Yi-Yoon. And stuffed at the top of the net by Vinit Pirouet, who has been a mainstay on the front row for the Colts this entire season, leading the Colts in blocks per set with almost over half a block per set, which on average is pretty dang good.
Puro hits serve, goes into the net. He has a seat now. Entering is Alex Smith. Jigen to serve for the Lords. Look at the hang time on him. Sky Yi-Yoon could jump also, and Sky Yi-Yoon can get points, and that's what he does. 19 for the Colts.
The script has flipped, and the men have had their way with the Durham Lords.
That is 20 points for the Colts.
5 points away.
As Guerra, that sails out. And it is nice to see Ojashina get some of these serves in. Struggled at the start of the game.
I think he learned from his teammate Alex Smith to just get the ball in play.
And that is out.
3 unforced errors by the Durham Lords have put them 5 points in the hole.
Look at the float and serve off the top of the net. That ball is live. Ibrahimi to Ojashina.
A little bit of a miss hit there by Ojashina, hitting the ball on the way down. Didn't time his jump the way he probably would have liked, but nevertheless, Colts still in a comfortable lead, but head coach Adriana Bento on her feet now.
Sky Young, Ibrahimi, Alex Smith. Travis is there. Travis to, that hit the rod. That is Colts point. Ball cannot hit that rod. I smell float and serve come in. Good serve there by Alex Smith. Padmore with the athleticism. Great play by Ojashina. Gets it to Puro hit. And the Colts are 2 points away from winning this match. Alex Smith on the serve. Ojashina from the backcourt. Padmore, sneaky, but that is Lord's point.
A little bit of confusion there, a little bit of pinball going on the Colts side of the net. Some diving efforts, but the Lords come away with the points. Now 23-18. It's getting a little closer than I'm sure the Colts would like.
And the Colts are 1 point away from winning this match. They are up 2-0. They're trying to get this final point to seal the deal. Ibrahimi with the serve. Ibrahimi to Ojashina. Both Colts bump into each other. I hope they're okay. They seem fine. Ibrahimi and Sky Young almost seem like they hit heads there, but they look fine. Point there for the Lords. Egan will serve. He can't hit it in the net or else that's game. Arat to Ibrahimi to Ojashina for the win. Saved. Ojashina is going to go for the win again. And he gets it. Ojashina wins the game for the Centennial Colts, who defeat the Durham Lords 3-0. And this was a total team effort from the Colts. They came out each and every set firing. And now the Colts move to 4-2 on the season. The Durham College Lords fall to 500 on the season at 4-4. Ryan, who is your player of the game?
I've got to give my player of the game to Ayo Ojashina. I know he is the offensive weapon that he is every week, and that's why I'm giving it to him. Very, very close runner-up in Alex Smith. Honestly, if I could give it to both of them, I would. And you know what? We make up the award. We make up the rules.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to both of them.
Yes, sir.
Alex Smith doing his best impression of someone who just has a never-ending utility belt with the delayed attacks, the serves. Both him and Ojashina deserve credit, and credit goes out to the substitute who had to fill in for Tarun Singh, Babak Ibrahimi, proving that he deserves to be on the starting lineup. I can't say enough about this Colts team that came out here today, and they deserve the win as much as anybody.
Yep, and that is Colts volleyball. The Colts men will be back next week Sunday, back here on Progress Campus here in Scarborough, as they will face off against the Canadore Panthers at 3 p.m. Again, that will be a doubleheader. The women will play first at 1 p.m. This is Colts volleyball. I'm your host, Jordan Stoddard, and I've been joined by my co-host, Ryan Watson, and we will catch you all next time.